Hi everyone, my name's Alyssa, and the purpose of my speech today is to motivate you as my audience to abolish abortion. Abortion should be illegal because the fetus, in my opinion, is already considered to be a living person. It can also cause serious health problems, physically and mentally, and depression as part of the mental. To begin, I want to start by saying that I myself am pregnant, so that is why I chose this topic. I also went back and forth with not doing the topic because I felt it might be too based on women, but after doing research, I found that it also pertains to the men. So, um, when I first found out I was pregnant, I did a pros and cons to kind of decide whether or not I should keep the baby. And after doing my pros and cons, I found that all of it was based on selfish reasoning. There was absolutely no reason to get an abortion. I'm in perfect health. I can handle it. I'm almost there. I have 3 more weeks. There was no reason why I should get an abortion. I understand that there are people with serious health problems that when it comes down to it, they have to make a decision. I completely understand that. I just knew that that wasn't my place. So, instead of getting an abortion, I decided to keep the baby. And I know that if I would have gotten an abortion, I would have seriously regretted it. I did a lot of research showing that women tend to regret their decision and that this can cause bodily harm later on down the road. Not only this, but there has been much debate on whether or not the fetus is considered to be a living person while inside the womb. In my opinion, I don't see how someone can look at ultrasound pictures and not see a living being. I mean, you can see the face, their little body, and the feet. I know it's dark and it's hard to see, but that's a that's a person in there. You know, they have a heartbeat. And I was probably 16 weeks in these pictures. And you can already see there's his little hand. You probably can't see. But, I mean, that's a baby. That's definitely a living person with a heartbeat moving and kicking around in there, you know? Um, so to begin, whether or not a fetus is a living being, um, the Endowment for Human Development states that only 3 weeks in one day after fertilization, the heart begins to beat. I think the baby is considered a baby once you find out you're pregnant. I mean, obviously, it's you don't find out right away, but even when it's the little embryo, I feel like that's it. You just created a person. And I mean, regardless of the heart beating or not, I mean, it has DNA. You know, you have DNA. The heartbeat should um t- sorry. The heartbeat is a prime example of what should make you human, but also just the fact that it has DNA should let a person think, this is a living being that I'm about to just just destroy. By abolishing abortion, it would allow the child to make its own decisions, and there are alternatives such as adoption, which I did consider. And I myself was somewhat adopted as a child. My mom was young, and so my grandparents adopted me, and I could not have been happier. I mean, I live with my mom now, but she knew that someone had to take care of me, and she couldn't always be there, and so she gave me to someone that could be there for me until she could be. And I could not appreciate her more. I'm so glad she let me be born. Um, Also, about the bodily harm, um, every day a woman is getting a threatening operation where um, serious, I'm sorry, serious things could happen, such as hemorrhaging after abortion, a heavy bleeding. If not taken care of properly, you could die from that. You could also get infections. One infection in particular is the pelvic infection, where germs, which bacteria, gets inside the uterus, and you could have to have another abortion, or you could have to have serious surgery, or that also may cause heavy bleeding. So it's very serious. Um, Also, um, in the aftermath of everything, for instance, a survey taken by the Knowledge is Empowering Foundation showed that 55% of parents, not just women, men as well, experience, I'm sorry, expressed guilt, and 31% had regrets about their decision. By preventing abortion, we can lower the rate of depression and build a future for our children, showing that regardless of it, whether or not the baby's in the womb or outside that, it is a person. You would not be okay with someone just shooting you on the street. Why should it be okay that it happens while it's inside of you? To conclude, there are so many problems in the world, and I just feel like abortion should not be another one of those problems. That's something that all of us can go out there and make a stand and really state our opinion and do something about it. I know that I would not be the person I am today if I wouldn't have changed my mind and had a change of heart. And just the wonderful idea of this beautiful thing inside of me will be taking its first breath in less than 3 weeks is amazing. Thank you.